This is one of my favorite demonstrations right now. We're doing a 9-1 improvisation on major sevenths, but we're going to be plowing through with the advanced application. 1, 2, change 2, change 2, change 2. So you're playing 2 notes, following the 9-1 formula, changing every 2 beats. This constant forcing you to change and link these chords together is really probably one of the most powerful attributes of improvisation. Watch very, very closely here. Bottom of the page, it says vary the order through the 12 keys. There are 12 keys. One line, 12 keys, a second line, 12 keys, a third line. So you get all 12 keys 3 times. Vary the order, okay? And that's really going to help you achieve greater control of this, okay? And you want to work from the middle of the piano to the end and back, and then you want to work under one little octave frame, okay? I'll do both ways for you. Here we go, watch. So we're going to start off with C major 7, and we're going to go right up the piano. You play the 1-7 on the left hand. A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E, A, D, G. Now C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat. I put a little turn in there just to kind of break up the same consistent line shape. D flat, B, G flat, B, E, A, D. See my hand just going up and back down. Same exercise, applying it in 1 octave range. Great. So what we're doing is we're improvising through all 12 keys, all under one little frame. To be able to improvise on all 12 chords like that and link these lines quickly and smoothly and effectively like that is probably one of the key points for effective improvisation. If you can get this down here, you're really setting yourself up for great success in the improvisational world, okay? Let's try it again. I'm going to point out you have options. You have 2 options. You can put occasional leaps in there if you'd like. So as you get cooking a little bit, you can see I'm kind of jumping around. So I did a little bit of leaps there if I'm going up. Why I typically don't like to introduce the leaps within the line right away is chances are a lot of times when people start looking at the leaps, they start leaping over notes and not really visually seeing them. They'll just go to the first one they see higher and not really be forcing themselves to gain control of each and every degree, okay? So I would start off first and foremost to be able to link these things closely in the very next available order. That kind of thing. It's great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1. Now if I was going up, always be looking at the next one, up. E major 7, A, D, D. Okay, and if you want to put leaps down the road, by all means you can start doing that. The most important thing here is to be able to pull the line and take that line and move. Every 2 beats, change it to the next degree choice. Okay. Where you're going to start getting more and more challenged here is if you start doing different progressions. You know, C, E flat, A flat, A, C sharp, E. Okay, then you get G, E flat, D, F, A flat. It makes it much more difficult when the chords are changing to different progression that maybe you not quite have under your hand and worked out. So that's really going to help you a lot too. So keep a tempo slow so you see the options. Fingering is going to be unimportant at this time, okay? You will eventually, through using this a lot, you'll be getting a skill together to be able to grab fingering that's going to fit comfortable onto your hand. And so that's going to kind of work its own little kinks out on its own. Whenever you get finger tied and all, you will naturally be able to figure this out down the road, okay? And this is something that will work itself out, I'm sure of this, okay? So 9-1, advanced application. You're really pushing yourself here to really know these chord tones and really learn how to connect the lines. Do your very best. You'll be glad you did.